So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're just going to be learning something fresh out of the kitchen. So we're going to be learning how to supply environment variables, create environment variables in Node.js, and then you're going to use them in your project. So welcome guys. The first prerequisite that you need to have is make sure that you have Node.js installed into your machine. So traditionally, this is how I do it. I say node space -v gives me my node version. So as you can see, it's telling me that my node version is 18.13.0. So I'm good to go. The other thing, fire up your VS Code. There you go. I already have it opened. Now the other thing that you need to do, go to your file explorer. I've already created an empty folder here. I call it learning. Delete everything that is here. It's empty now. It's completely empty, learning. So in this folder, I'm gonna just drag it here and drop it into my VS Code. This is where I'm going to be working upon. Now in this folder, I'm gonna create a new folder, and I'm gonna call it playground area. Playground. There you go. And then in this playground, I'm gonna create a new file and call it server.js. Now in this server.js, this is where I'm going to be working upon. So the first thing I'm going to do is to test if my server.js is okay. So I can test anything, and I can say maybe hello guys, hello, and then head over to your terminal, create a new terminal, cd to your playground, change the directory, playground, there you go, and then run your file. So say node server.js. As you can see, it's saying hello. Wow, so we have a server.js up and running. Whenever we want to call anything from the environment, we usually say we usually do process dot env for environment dot maybe whatever we want to call. Maybe we want to call the port. So we have to go to we have to create an environment where we can be able to add these things. So still in your playground, create a new file, call it .env. Make sure that you call it .env, just .env. Okay, copy this port, assign it, maybe your port number, assign it whatever you want to assign it. Maybe in your environment variables you have hosted your API key. Maybe your API key is something like whatever, and maybe you have hosted also your API secret. You have an API secret, whatever it is. Maybe you have your site URL, something like https, maybe test.com, whatever it is. So there you go. Now the other thing that you need to do is make sure that you hit this the root folder of your file, and then go to your source control, initialize your repository. There's something that I need from this. I can say my initial I can name my initial commit as initial commit. This is not part of the environment, but this is something that I want. The reason why I've hit my version control is because, and committed those changes, is because I wanted to pop up something called git ignore. So hit your view command palette, or you can do Control Shift P or Command Shift P for those who are using a Mac, and then say dot git ignore this file. This is what I want, exactly this. So from there, where is it? You can see you guys. Wait a minute. It is Command Shift P, and then delete that one. Say git ignore. Yeah, git ignore. There you go. So the problem might be because I'm running an error here. Yeah, I'm running an error here, so I'm unable to add git ignore. So say const port assign me this const port, the name of this variable, and then hit this one, Command Shift P, add git ignore. There you go. There you go. So it's ignoring the server.js, but I want you to ignore the environment, the .env. So you're good to go from there. Now what you need to do, maybe you can add maybe something like go to your extensions. Maybe you can add something like dot env for highlighting. Nothing big. It's not a must to do this. Yeah. So dot env, I've already added it. It's for just formatting, text formatting, and syntax highlighting. Yeah, just that. So this is not really necessary. So the other thing that you need to do, go back to your, let me just go back one level up, and then I'm gonna add my package.json file. So I'm gonna say npm I need space y. So I will hit enter, and as you can see, yeah, package.json has been added into my workspace. So there you go, package.json is here. So this one is going to help me in versioning, in names, descripts, keywords, declaring my licenses, whatever. From there you can just head over to your command line, or also you can also use this terminal, and now you can install your .env library and say npm install .env. Yep. So it's gonna install it. As you can see, there I have my .env version 16.0.3. Now since I have that, I'm going to come here, head over to my server.js file, and now I want to import all my environment variables. So I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna delete this line, and I'm going to require const name it .env or whatever. Then I'm going to require, first of all, I'm going to require .env, this file here. From there, the .env has a special method called config. You have to do this, you really have to do this. And then now when I want to print my port number, I can say your port number is dollar curly braces, and then you can say process, remember the process dot env environment dot, now whatever I want here, I want maybe this spot, this word, paste it there. Let us try and run it. So I'm gonna cd back to my playground. I'm gonna cd back to my playground and then run my server.js node server. You have to first tell it node and then declare the file server.js. So as you can see, successful, it has imported. Your port number is 4000. Maybe you want to import this API key. Let me copy paste this code. I can say, not without copy pasting, you can say console.log you can say your API key is then you can say dollar process dot environment dot, what's the name of this, copy that one, paste it there. So let us run it again and see. Yeah, your API key is blah 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 blah. So that's how you import them. And you can also be intelligent enough and create something like a config.js for these environmental variables, where you will now export them. Maybe for example, you can say maybe in your learning folder, you can say create a new file. Maybe you can call it config.js. So here we're going to require say const dot env equals to, we're going to require them here. You require the dot env, and then from here same process, dot env config. Now from there you can say module dot exports equals to now export everything. Now from here you can say maybe export port, say process dot environment dot import, and then you can also name API key. Maybe say API key, say process dot environment dot API key. There you go. And then maybe you can also site URL. You can say URL. There you go. My computer is running raw on let me plug it in. It's running raw on battery. So first says dot nval dot, how did I name it? Site URL. Site URL. There you go. So whenever you need it, maybe in your server, you'll just import your config.js. So you just delete everything here, and then you just require your config equals to require now your config file. So my config file is up one level. Yep, it's up one level. So dot / to go up one level, and then from there my microphone is disturbing me, so I don't know what to do about this. My microphone is just disturbing. It's just disturbing me. Oh my god. So from here, let us just config dot maybe port. Let's test and hold our hands together. Yeah. It's important. So you can also say config dot API key. So let us test it. Oh good, your port number is 4000, your API key is this. So instead of calling process.n whatever, everywhere you need it, you will just place everything here in your config.js, and then require it once wherever you need it. You will have your environmental variables there at your disposal. Okay guys, this marks the end of the tutorial. Please remember to subscribe, share. Guys, promote me. It's just the beginning of our very long journey. I'm gonna give you quality premium content as we are moving on, and thank you guys. See you next time.